Hello and welcome to the channel. In this video I will give a full tutorial on how to play all game modes in the FiveM server, Mega Games EU. If you find this video useful, please consider hitting the subscribe button as this will help the channel massively. Now let's get into it. Okay, so this is the main lobby where you first spawn into the server. In here you can find all the game modes. On the left we have free mode, daily game mode, and racing. Straight ahead we have the store where you can buy perks to the server and private lobbies. And to the right we have Gamemodes Lobby, Members Area, Events Area, and Sumo Game Mode. I will go through all of these individually, but to start with we are going to dive into the racing game mode. There are three types of races. Face-to-face is where you drive from end to end without falling off, and swapping cars each time. Then there is normal racing, with up to 64 other players. This can be street or stunt, contact or no contact, and is voted by the lobby before each race. And finally time trial, where you complete courses in the fastest time possible. This is where the lobby picks the style of race, the track to be racing on, and the category of cars you will be racing in. From my experience, people normally pick street or stunt races. Transform races are very popular, and these races consist of every 4 or 5 checkpoints your car swaps for another random car. Anything from a truck to a go-kart or open-wheeler. At the beginning of the race is where you will get the chance to choose your vehicle and apply visual and performance upgrades. Remember that on transform races, your choice of car is not as important, as it will change every 4 or 5 checkpoints. It is purely luck-based. You may get all supercars, or all trucks and buses. Every race is different. Before you race, you will need to warm your tires up. To do this, tap on the accelerator until your tires are at the max grip, keeping an eye at the bottom right. If they get too hot, let off the acceleration for a moment and vice versa. You will notice the slipstream trails behind other players. You will hear an audio cue when your boost is full. To activate this boost, click down the left stick on your controller, but be warned. This boost has caused me to crash more times than I can remember. Next up we will be taking a quick look at the Gamemodes Lobby. I am not going to fully go into each game mode in this lobby as there are far too many. Each time you start a new game it will give you instructions on how to play each of them. There can be up to 32 players in each room, and everybody decides what game is going to be played next. There are some really fun game modes here, so I recommend giving each one a try. Now here is a fan favorite. Sumo Game Mode. Let's dive in and have a quick look. This game mode is simple. Split into 4 teams, you have to work together to push all of the other teams off the map. Last team standing wins, and it's played over multiple heats. If you look around you will see blue circles where you can drive through to swap vehicle. Okay. Last but not least, is Freeroam mode. This is split between PvP on or off, and San Andreas or Kio Perico. Let's jump in and take a quick peek, as this server's free roam is slightly different to others. Pressing the back button on Xbox controller or M on your keyboard brings up the interaction menu. This is where you can teleport to other locations, change your character's appearance, or spawn yourself a new vehicle. The first thing I like to do is teleport to a garage. I prefer Fort Zancudo. This is where you can customize your vehicles. Once there, head over to the big yellow circle to enter. Now you're inside, you're going to want to come over to this small yellow circle. From here you can browse the full list of vehicles on the server. Anything from tanks, to aeroplanes, and everything in between. You browse the vast array of vehicles and save the ones you want. Once you have saved them, you can browse visual and performance upgrades, but bear in mind that you need to level up each car individually to unlock most of the upgrades. When you spawn vehicles into your garage, you have two spawn locations. If they have vehicles in the way, you will need to move one before you can get your next vehicle out. Also worth noting that you can have lots of vehicles out at the same time in the garage, and the server will save them all in the same positions you left them in, even after you log out. So be sure to set all your cars out how you want them. I hope this walkthrough has helped you get going on the FiveM server, Mega Games EU. Please consider liking the video and subscribing if you want to see more tutorials in the future. Thank you for watching. Peace out.